ChatGPT predict the WrestleMania 41 match card and why these people should win the match. And I don't mean like who should be like the competitors or whatever. I mean who wins the match. Which I asked the ChatGPT and it gave me some crazy answers, and I think they're hilarious. Before we get into this video, drop a big thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, because I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. Really appreciate it to get there. Anyway, let's see what ChatGPT predicted for WrestleMania, and we'll find out why. So let's start off with the first match, which is Jay and Gunther. So I have to pick up my phone here, and I have to go to ChatGPT, right? So let me go here. Okay. It might take me a minute. Okay. It says, for that match, it says, Jay will win. It predicts Jay Uso will win. And the reason why is Jay's winning would be massive. Low taper fade. Feel good moment for the fans. He's been red hot ever since he breaking away from the bloodline, and this would be his first major singles title. Gunther has had an incredible run, so this could be a perfect time for a passing of a torch. The passing of a torch? Gunther's retiring? ChatGPT, are you on something? That'd be crazy. I mean, first major singles title. I mean, if you don't count the Intercontinental Championship as a major title, then maybe you could say this. But yeah, this would be a feel-good moment for the fans. Not online, remember that. So yeah, I think that's weird. I think, but I do not disagree with this ChatGPT response. Next up, we've got Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. And the ChatGPT says Tiffany Stratton retains the title. And I'm looking at the reason why that ChatGPT says Tiffany's retaining the title, and it's the most funniest thing ever. ChatGPT's not even a human, doesn't even watch wrestling, and it says Charlotte doesn't need another title win. And this is a huge opportunity to solidify Tiffany as a main event star. A clean win over Flair would launch her legacy. Ain't no way we got AI saying Charlotte Flair doesn't even need a whole another title win. That is crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Charlotte. Charlotte, if you're getting hate from an AI, an artificial intelligence, you should not be. You just need to stop wrestling. Retire at this point. You're getting hated on by artificial intelligence. That's insane to me. Charlotte, you might need to retire. God, Charlotte just got cooked. That's crazy. That is crazy. Next is we got the triple threat match: Roman, Punk, Rollins, and I'm honestly surprised here. I said Punk for my predictions. It says Seth Rollins should win the triple threat match. Reason why is Rollins has been on fire and deserves a huge win after carrying Raw with the World Heavyweight title. Punk and Roman canceled each other out with their rivalry, leaving Seth to steal the win. Which I honestly have the opposite. I think Punk's gonna do the same thing, but I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty good solid point, but I feel like Seth hates Roman and Roman hates Seth more than they do hate Punk. That's just my opinion, but I mean, ChatGPT is not wrong. I feel like that could work. And Seth Rollins hasn't held a championship in over a year. The World Heavyweight Championship in over a year at this point. So I mean, you can't really say he's been on fire because after carrying the Raw with the world title, after he did that like last year. That was like so 2024. I mean, that was 2024, bro. That was those literally so 2023, 2024. Like, bro. But, yeah. It sounds cool, I guess. Next match is the Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre match. And it says, right here, according to ChatGPT, it says, Drew McIntyre should win the match. And I think the reason why is basically why Drew wants it. He says this is a redemption for Drew after getting screwed at WrestleMania 40. It gives him momentum into the summer and possibly position him in a world title scene. And I'm not gonna lie, ChatGPT cooking right here. It could literally possibly position him into a world title scene, which is not a bad take, honestly. That's a pretty good take by ChatGPT, especially since I never watched wrestling in the entire thing ever. Which, I mean, I won't disagree. I feel like it could. But that's interesting. That's interesting, and basically, ChatGPT just told the story of why Drew McIntyre. Does mention? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If ChatGPT gets this right, all this right, the AI might have found the script online and just went off that. That would be insane. So put down a comment below so far. What do you think? This AI is crazy. Unbelievable. It has El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio up next. And, well, it says Rey Mysterio should win. Reason why is a veteran like Rey likely wins this one to close out the storyline, or maybe retire soon, or he puts over the mysterious opponent, or if it's a young up-and-comer in disguise, which honestly, I feel like ChatGPT gave us a great reason why. I feel like this could be like a secretly retirement tour for Rey Mysterio. He's been wrestling, he's like 50 of them already, and he could retire at any moment. He's already in the Hall of Fame, so I mean, there's no issue about that. He's already a legend as it is. But I don't disagree with this Rey Mysterio thing. I think Rey Mysterio is for sure going to win this match. And I totally agree with ChatGPT's opinion, and I feel like this new nah, it's crazy part is he didn't even say the guy with El Grande Americano was Chad Gable. Just say if it's an up and coming mystery superstar. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now we're moving on to night 2, and obviously I know they didn't get all of that, but I had to correct them, and it ended up predicting the rest of the matches, so trust me, all the matches are on here. Next up, we got Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, and I'm a little surprised about this one. It says Cody Rhodes will retain the championship, and the reason why is because Cena is rumored to be wrapping up his career. Rumored? It's not a rumor, it's literally been confirmed by John Felix Anthony Cena Jr. He's the one already confirmed back in July of last year that he was retiring. So, I mean, he's not wrong, but like, I mean, okay. And it says, and Cody is in the prime of his run. Letting Cody be a legend like Cena adds another feather to his cap and solidifies his legacy. I feel like a lot of people will disagree with that, but I also think Cody Rhodes is still going to retain at WrestleMania. And I think AI has a script here. Has a script that knows who is going to win. And I think this script is right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think this script is 100% right. I mean, I feel like it's a big opportunity, and had Cody Rhodes win. Next up is we got the Women's World Championship match with Rhea, Io, and Bianca, and it says that Bianca Belair wins the Women's World Championship. It says, and the explanation is honestly kind of fitting. It says Rhea had her big moment last year. Io has had a solid reign. This feels like a Bianca's time to recapture gold on the biggest stage. Plus, she thrives in triple threat matches at WrestleMania moments. To be fair, ChatGPT is right. I feel like this is the time for Bianca Belair to regain her regain a world championship since she hasn't held it. And I already predicted that I think Bianca's gonna win anyway. I think this is a valid reason for ChatGPT to select that Bianca literally regains a championship. And I think it's not far off probably what Triple H has in mind. It probably doesn't. So, I do agree with this take. Why is my dog barking? Stop. So, I think that sounds like a decent match. Or ready to go with the match. Oh, I forgot. I switched to match of Rise, whatever. Anyway, let's move to the Fatal 4-Way. Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, Penta, and Dominic Mysterio. Now, sadly, ChatGPT decided to select different answers and says Braun Breaker's retaining the Intercontinental Championship, and it says WWE is building Braun as a powerhouse and the future face of the company, keeping the title on him through a multi-man match helps cement his dominance. Which, I mean, is true. It could cement his dominance and could literally help that. But I feel like this little Intercontinental Championship thing of reign of Braun Breaker nothing has really came out of this. And I feel like take the title off of Braun, give it to one of these guys. I don't care who wins. I hope it's starting Dominic Mysterio. I hope it's Dom. But it doesn't really matter because, first off, it's going to be a great match. And let Braun Breaker breathe from a title a little bit because Braun's title reign has been ups and downs. He really didn't do anything through the winter. And kind of till now, he just finally started doing something with the title. So I feel like give him a little break with the title. You know what I'm saying? Give him a little break. And then, woo! Oh my god! The Bulls are losing! No, we can't lose to the Heat! We can't lose to the Heat! We need to make it into the playoffs! I can't go another year without the Bulls. I can't, not another year. Not another year! Oh my god! Not another year going back to Cancun. Oh my god. I'm so sad. Why? Why? Let's move on. Okay, so ChatGPT selects Logan Paul to win because WWE is fully behind Logan and his major draw. Beating a legend like AJ would boost his credibility and keep mainstream eyes on the product, which seems like something WWE would actually do. Not gonna lie, it sounds like something they actually have done. And though I feel like maybe they shouldn't do it. Maybe because everyone hates Logan Paul anyway. I mean, it would keep mainstream eyes on the product, but I disagree with ChatGPT here. But I could see this possibility being a true thing. So yeah. Next up, we got the Women's World Championships on the wire today, and it says Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez versus TBD, to be known or whatever. Apparently it has an update, and apparently they don't know it. But its prediction is Liv and Raquel retain. And the reason why is unless the challengers are a shocking return team like Sasha and Naomi, or Sasha and Naomi, the champions should walk out still holding the gold and go on a longer run. I wouldn't. I'm not disagreeing with this. I'm not at all. I'm not disagreeing one bit. But I think it makes sense. So yeah, I think I guess so. Next up, we got the War Raiders versus the New Day. And apparently, ChatGPT has been keeping up the product, as we know, and thinks the New Day are baby faces still. Yeah, sure. They have the New Day winning. They have the New Day winning, which let's talk about why they. It says this has been a feel. This has the feel of a tag team classic. It probably. It probably will be a tag team classic. The New Day is beloved and always delivers at Mania. The War Raiders are great, but they've been more dominant on regular shows. A big WrestleMania babyface pop goes to Kofi and Wood after a fun, chaotic match. Plus, the New Day haven't had a big WrestleMania win in a while. This could be a classic feeling good tag moment. The winners, the New Day. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it makes sense for the New Day to win. But they're not here. They're not baby faces, buddy. They're not baby faces. They're not at all. Next up, we got the LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu match. And, it says Jacob Fatu wins his match as much, and the reason is because as much as the fans love LA Knight, yeah, Jacob Fatu has been on a position as a monster, especially if WWE brings him in as a key. Okay? Yeah. It's basically, he wins after a brutal Samoan driver. I didn't read the rest part is because it's basically saying he's not in WWE yet, which I don't like that. So they have Jacob Fatu winning. That's great. They haven't had long-term booking. SummerSlam 2025 against him. That's great. I could book a whole trilogy right now. That's crazy. Dang. Okay, let's go to Naomi versus Jade here. Okay, it says Jade Cargill wins. No surprise here. It says this is a dream matchup: athleticism, charisma, swagger, and the big match energy. BME, you know what I'm saying? Naomi has the experience, but Jade is WWE's new shiny powerhouse and future main eventer. This match would be all about speed, strength, Naomi trying to wear Jade down with agility, and Jade eventually overpowering her. It will be a banger. Banger after banger after banger. Anyway, keeps her undefeated streak alive. Gives her a second WrestleMania moment. And basically just says, that's built her as a future World Women's Champion. And it does say that Jade Cargill will win with a Jaded in the center of the ring. So, yeah. That makes most all the sense in the world to book that. And that's ChatGPT's booking of WrestleMania 41. Put down comments below if you agree with ChatGPT's booking for the WrestleMania 41 card. Anyway, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day. Subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.